Baseball. It's a full case. 12 boxes. JOR, what's going on? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Returning customers, of course, welcome back. 12 hobby boxes of Heritage Baseball tonight. A lot of cards here. We will try to get you through here in about an hour and 20, hour and a half on the 12 boxes. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Returning customers, welcome back. If you have any questions over the course of the live break, we are live, as always, on both eBay Live and YouTube for your viewing pleasure. If you're someone who doesn't want to watch the whole break, you just want to come back for a recap, yes, we do a recap at the end. You can come back and watch that whenever you want on either one of those channels. We ship within 2 business days, safely and securely in bubble mailers, as always, faster and safer than anybody else in the hobby. We are going to get started here momentarily. I got to get some dice rolling here. So there are some quad cards in here. We'll roll a dice per the listing to make sure that we know where those are going to go. But otherwise, sit back, relax, and enjoy the break. I'm going to pop this case here momentarily. We'll get ripping. It's going to be a team game tonight. There's so many different variations. I have not watched anybody rip this stuff. Rather than flip every card over during the live break, if you guys think I miss a variation, which is very possible that I will, a lot of them are really tough to catch, just say, hey, man, go back. I think you missed one. I'll go back. Very easy. Either way, we show all cards. We ship all cards. So last year with this, I think I messaged like 6 people. We missed, this is Heritage. Last year, I think I missed like 6 variations during the hobby case, and I messaged everybody as I was sorting them and said, hey, you hit this. So you're going to get every card either way. But if you think I missed a variation, just tell me to go back. There is a lot of them just say on the back next to the number if it is a variation, so we can check real quick, but I'm not going to flip every single card during the live break back on its back and check. But here we go. Good luck, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. Thank you for your quick payments. We appreciate you. It's been a slow March of releases, as it always is. Both these companies, Fanatics, Panini, they like to close out. They like to close out Q4 and then start Q1 real hot, and then they hit this kind of lull every year. So we're just dealing with the slow time. I don't get a lot of the super high-end stuff, like really expensive football and stuff like that, and basketball, which has been all we've really been seeing lately. So it's been a slow month for me. But we usually get at least 1 case of every new baseball release. So hopefully you enjoy the channel. If you want to come back and hang out again, save us as a seller on the Bay. Everything's on eBay for us. Again, we got 12 hobby boxes of Heritage. So what we're going to do with the quads, I'm going to roll this 4-sided or this 12-sided die. If it comes up 1 through 3, they'll all go to the first player, or top left. 4 through 6, second player. 5 through 7, or 7 through 9, third, and 10 through 12. You get it. Andrew says he can help me with the whole thing. Yeah, hopefully you can watch it. Yeah, let me know if you think I need to go back. But basically, with the 4 car or with the quads, if there's 4 of them, I'm just going to divide them up amongst the spots. This dice roll is just going to be for the extras and anything that's not numbered that might be a parallel. So we try to keep it fair, try to keep it even. But just so you know, that is an 11. That's an 11. So those will all go to the 4th player, any of the specials or any of the extras. So good luck, everybody. Again, thanks so much for joining. Hope you're enjoying March Madness. You got all Tigers minus Tarek and Miguel Cabrera. Good luck, Big Papa. Did you get your, you hit a good Tiger last time. McGonigal, did that come in yet? It should have, I would assume. You're close enough that should have already gotten there. Again, everybody in the break, I am not well-versed on these variations. I have not watched anybody rip it. I've just seen a couple of posts. So if you think I missed one, just let me know. I'll happily go back. All right, Luis Rengifo, Brenton Doyle. And that 11 would make the player on the right get those 2. So that same roll, any of the dual cards would go to the player on the right. Harper, Jung Hoo, Jordan Westberg, Jacob deGrom, cool, David. That's great. Big Willie, Josh Naylor, Peyton Toll. So that one would go to Jack Winkler. But again, if there's 4 of them, we'll just split them up. Yeah, that was awesome. You called your shot, Big Papa. You were like, hey, I need a good Kevin tonight. And first pack, we did it. Riley Green, Ryan Weathers, Burleson, Otani. Nice one there. This is the dark gray Riley Green. J-Cam. The dark gray are significantly higher printed than the black border. What's going on, Coach Tarver? How are you, my man? Hope all is well. Just watching some March Madness. Lopperfido, B-Bucks. World Series Yamamoto. Nice Yamamoto. That'll go to the Yamamoto spot. Just enjoying some March Madness. Watched my kids chose. We let them pick the sports movie tonight, and they chose Remember the Titans. So, unfortunately, that'll go to Freddie. Unfortunately for me, we didn't get to catch the end. But man, I was getting right back into that movie like it was the first time I ever saw it. Hair standing up on my arms. The Titans were treated like gods. Movie's incredible. Harry Ford, Speckle. They were more powerful than the gods in Greek mythology. God, what a good movie. Still no classe, for sure. For sure, I don't know. I read, I don't know. There's so many people trying to, like, bait you to... There's a Burroughs refractor. C.J. Abrams is dark gray. So many people trying to bait you with stuff. But I saw that, like, he could face a long time in prison. I don't know if that's true or not. But I guess I would assume he probably could, if convicted. Sal Frelick. Again, if you guys think I miss a variation, just let me know. And I will go right back to it. We'll check it. Josh Hader. But otherwise, I'm not going to flip them all over. You guys can see every card. You're going to get every single one, I promise you. You always do. Trey Turner will get that one per the dice roll. Isbell, Willie, David Bednar, Cam Smith, dark gray. I've heard a lot of people complaining about this product and saying not enough autos, not enough numbered cards. And then I've heard some people that love it. So you never know. Ooh. There's one of those die cuts. I don't know what the exact name of it is, but I know they're really cool. Come on, be a big name. Astros, Christian Walker. Very cool. Miss Urowski, Chrome. Man, Christian Walker. That's not the one we were hoping for. That's not the one we wanted. But still a cool card. Those are tough to hit. All right. Nothing to jump up and down about out of box number one so far. Deckle Edge. Thank you. Trout. David Hamilton. That's a cool looking Trout. Just a second. I forgot to plug the old laptop in. I've been off for like a week. It's been wild. I've used to be in here 4 or 5 nights a week. It's been such a slow month, and I got to get back into the groove of getting the setup going here. All right. Freddie. Caballero. Collins. There's a Willier, dark gray. Parker Meadows. Deckle Edge. What an interesting name. Deckle. Okay. Yep, Deckle Edge. There it is. Everybody knows it. Montez de Oca. Devers. Brandon Finding Nemo. Relic. JJ Bleday. C. Sanchez. All right. We have found Nemo. We got him. He's here. I feel like he always has relics in every product. They're like, all right, this guy's got a million of them. Gabriel Moreno. What up, Doc? Aranda Yon Moncada. What's up, Doc? I got to start doing that in the, what? Who says that? What's up, Doc? Is it Tweety Bird? Trevor Larnach, Ernie Clement, dark gray. Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? Living the dream is right. You are living the dream. Bugs Bunny. Yeah, see, it took me a second. It's been a while. I haven't watched a cartoon. I feel like cartoons should still be a thing for kids, but they're not. There's a 50th anniversary. That'll just go... I forgot about these in here. Obviously, the Rochelle's are not in the break. Lane Thomas, nice one. Muncie Shaw. This one will just be randomly given out. We'll say all these will go to the last player card pulled in the break. Any of these buybacks, whoever the last player of the whole break is, will get all of those. That'll make it fun. That'll make you watch till the end. Mookie. B-Wit. Seiya, Altuve, Miss Urowski. Again, if you think I miss a variation, please tell me to go back. The cards are always on the table here for the box we're on. Bobby Suarez. Lane Thomas, Mr. Tauchman. All right, nothing numbered yet in box one and a relic. So like 120 retail, like I feel like you should always get a numbered card. I just always give you guys my opinion on the break. I feel like at anything over $100, you should hit something. Soderstrom, that's got to be a variation. It definitely is. There's no way the normal card has him with the WWE belt. See if I caught one. Where is it by the number? It's got to be, right? That can't be his normal card. I'm going to throw it up like it's a variation. Tell me if I'm wrong. Not a variation. Jeez, oh man. Andrew. Making me look dumb. All right, we're getting that one out of there. It's not a variation somehow. RSF says I think it is. Andrew says it's not. You guys figure it out. It's in the top loader either way. Horwitz, Dreyer, and Carl Yastrzemski. All right, box one. We now know what we're doing here. Let's get moving. Let's get moving. Let's get some stuff on stands. No, if not, they all say that. All right. RSF says, I seen it earlier. It was. Andrew says it's not. I don't know who to believe either way. You're going to get the card if you got that spot. You guys can look it up. Let me know. Andrew says, I know with 100% certainty it's not. It's card number 101. You guys look it up. Let me know. Box two. George Springer. That one's going to Skeens. Freeman will get that one. James Wood. Literally every breaker says that the first time. Well, I'm sorry to follow suit. Chase Meadroth. I just assumed it was. Ben Rice. That one just looked like it had to be a variation. Like, you know, most of us, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but if you throw a wrestling championship belt, I'm like, all right, that's a variation. I don't ask for much. Cal Raleigh, that's a cool one. Cal Raleigh, Relic Kikuchi. I love that. Literally every breaker. Man, I usually try to not be part of the norm, but I guess I am. It's a short print, but not a variation. Thank you. All right. It's one of the base short prints. All right. That makes sense. McKinstry, Bader, Stevenson, Victor Mesa Jr. Who's going to win the tournament? Who's going to win the NCAA tournament, guys? Let's hear it. I think they are game worn, Doc G. Shane Smith, Matty Mack, Wilson, Contreras. I think that was game worn. They should be. If that's all you're going to get for $120, they'd better be. Player who looked really good with St. Louis. Man, that team can score. They're going to run in. They're going to get blown out tomorrow, though. Michael Taylor, everyone. There's Will Smith. Everyone's going to be on them against Michigan as 12.5-point dogs. I think Michigan's probably the play there. I think Michigan, like, they can score, but they can't stop anybody. I think Michigan might hang 130 on them tomorrow. It's my opinion. But if you're looking for somebody to play tomorrow, I think I'd play Michigan. Wyatt Langford, Blaylock, Matty Chap. Again, if you think I miss a variation, tell me to go back. Try not to keep you guys here for 3 hours running through the case, but want to make sure we see every card in a product like this. You got to see them all. Kind of have a weird feeling we're going to pull an Ohtani auto soon. Jake Young, Jose. It's been a while. Matty Shaw. That one's going to Justin Dean. Again, we rolled some dice. They'll all go to the bottom right corner. Who's first what? Marcelo, Grant Taylor, Dansby Swanson. That's got to be something, right? Probably just a base short print. Buxton. Card 97. I meant Miguel Cabrera auto. That's right. Huge autos are all around us. Is right. They're around you, not me. They're around you. Although I've pulled some monsters. I haven't pulled an Ohtani auto since 2023 Platinum Anniversary. There's another relic. Ronald. Man, that one looks kind of weathered. Game used. So yeah, these are game used. Ronald, that's nice. Castellanos, Lindor, Jack, the Enterprise. That's a cool looking card. Dansby is a SP. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew, I love having you in the room. You can tell me what I'm doing. We love Andrew here. You're here. Otani's coming. I'd love to see an Otani. 2023. We pulled a black refractor to 10, and it had a dinged up corner. But it was awesome nonetheless. It was awesome. Probably a $5,000 or $6,000 card. We didn't realize it at the time. I mean, we did, but we didn't. Kyle Manzardo. Crawford. Refractor. PPO. CJ Abrams. All right. Jean-Kenzie Noel. Big Christmas. Vaughn. Jack Leiter. Turn back the clock. Who is that? Carlos Beltran. Miguel Andujar. Couldn't tell who that was. Andrew, what's the best card you've got out of this, out of breaks or your personal rips? Churio. Giancarlo. Josh Naylor. Slayer, you got a Jensen. Suarez. Bilal. Rafaela. Reese Hoskins now with the Guardians. Looking for a little career resurgence. Caballero and Cruz. Jamar Yandy. Kyle Bradish. Redding Colson's nice. He's an SP only, right? SP and auto. Keyshaw. Jack. It's a good looking card. Waldrop. Otani. Hunter Green. Ronald, nice. Siegler. Machado. Those are dark gray parallels. They're not the black border. We'll be able to tell the difference. At least I think I will. I'm not sure. Jonathan Auto's nice in a mega box. That's crazy. Nick Kurtz. Roman Anthony. There's a Rome. Mac Gore. Chrome Refractor. Harry Ford. Come on, eBay Live. Connect. Luis Severino. Taj Bradley, Sonny Gray, and Ronald again. All right. Give me 1 second. eBay Live's being funky. If you guys are on YouTube, feed is perfect. Every once in a while, YouTube gets or eBay Live gets wonky here. Give me just a second. Make sure we're live. There we go. All right, we're good. Sorry, guys. Every once in a while, eBay Live just like, for me, it just shows buffering. I don't understand why. Channel is amazing. Platform is amazing, but every once in a while, there's a little bug. That's why we're live on 2 channels. You can always watch the break back on either one. If anything ever gets weird on one, you can watch it back on the other. But there's always, we have them both set up to different internet connections. So if one goes out, we're good to go. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. Even I can tell the difference, and I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. All right, let's see something. Springer, Harris, no autos yet. Rosarena, Mick. Kerry Carpenter is the only Tiger that has an auto. That's really strange. Connolly early. Admittedly, this isn't my favorite set to rip. I think the red ink autos are slick. I think some of the numbered stuff is really cool. There's Willie Abreu, Moreno. It's not my favorite, but I know a lot of people like it, so we always get a case every year because you guys like it. It's not my favorite just because the hit rate is so low. I like to be entertained a little bit more than I am with this stuff. Trout, Chrome. But, hey, if you guys like it, we'll rip it. I've never been a big series or flagship guy either, but I probably enjoy flagship more than this just because the hit rate. This is a tough one, man. It's like with a couple autos per case, couple autos per case. It's a tough rip, but when you hit hard. Mesa. It's going to Ferris. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Riley G. Onyx. Clayton Kershaw Chrome. Christian Javier Dark Gray. Brenton Doyle. I still can't believe my kids chose to watch Remember the Titans. I guess I'm raising them right. Roman Anthony again. Now I want to go watch the last 30 minutes. I might have to after the break. I'll probably watch the UFC weigh-ins. Jos Nixon Garcia. Look cool. PPO. Chase Burns. Speckle is nice. Merrill and Rushing. Lubob. Not another inch. Oh, man. Make them remember forever the day they played the Titans. Good, I guess. Hernandez, Aaron Judge. Let me guess. The good news is my first one, the over, looks good. And the second is Miami's getting smacked. Austin Riley, Junior Cam, Christian Campbell. Sean Kenzie. Clubhouse Collection, Yelly, game worn. That'll go to Alan Rangel. Miami up 2. Nice. So those are both good news. Doc G, what's the bad news? What's the bad news? There's always bad news. I'm a bad news kind of guy. Yeah, I tend to agree, Big Pop. I tend to agree with you. Oh, no, I don't need that one. Over. Chandler Simpson. I need the over in the Florida game. Oh, great. That's not good. Yamamoto. Will Smith. 21 at half. They were at like 21 when I came in here. Did they not score the whole rest of the half? Eek. What's the score? 69 with 4 minutes left. All right. That one's going to be the last card of the break. We'll get that one. Vladdy. Yeah, we'll take 8. Anything. Yeah, no, with 4 minutes left, we're on pace. That's great. But we need Prairie View to score some more. We need to get to 85 or so if it's that big of a blowout. The buybacks will go to the last card of the break. 70. We need 15 points in those last 4, and we're on pace. Trey Turner. Albies. Friedel. 48-21. Jeez, oh, man. I had a feeling Florida would score 100. I felt like I just needed them to score 53. Yeah, they were hitting threes earlier. They must have just stopped making them. Kurtz, Jung-Hoo, Moniac Fractor. Nunez gets that one. Jonathan. Yeah, this is definitely probably more suited for a personal break, but hey, we're going to hit a big card tonight, I have a feeling. Jaden Hill, Teoscar is going to be a short print. Heriberto, dark gray. Last pack, box 3. Still nothing numbered yet, which is super annoying. But let's see if we can get there. Chris Bryant, Arias, Johnny Bench. All right. 3 boxes in. 3 boxes in. If you just joined us, welcome to Rip's Card Rip. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. Hope you're having a good start to the weekend. It's my only break this weekend. Autos are usually, I saw 1.5 per case is what the odds sheet suggests. I saw most people saying they see 2.5 or 3 is the average, but it is a wild number. Thank you, Andrew, affirming me and my guesses. I like it. 7 boxes of no autos is insanity. But they know we're going to all buy it, so they don't really care. There's like, we can go on social media and complain about it, or you can just, if you don't like it, don't buy it. They're going to keep doing Fanatics, going to Fanatics. You're either going to buy it or you're not, but they don't care. If you don't, someone else will. That's just how it works. I spend a lot of time telling you guys what I think of products. Like Bowman's Best, everybody loved it. I thought it was absolutely awful. Giloff, Polanco, Garcia, Jack again. But I thought it was awful based on, I thought Bowman's Best was awful based on the price. At $250, $300, it was an incredible product. But at $575 or whatever they were selling it for at the time, Austin Hayes refractor. But I'm usually pretty honest with you guys. But at $120, I feel like most retail mega boxes should see a numbered card. It's just what I've always thought. If you're going to pay that price, there's Jack, Piazza, Miss Urowski. If you're going to pay that price, $50, $60 for a mega box, I feel like you should get a numbered card. If you're gonna pay $120 for a hobby box, I'm fine if you don't want to guarantee an auto, but you better give me, there's no LB Marte, Vargas, Hader, you better give me a numbered card. That's just where I land on it. For sure, Big Papa. It's where I land on it. Doesn't mean it's right. That's just where I land on it. Drake Baldwin is a dark gray. That's a nice rookie cup DB. All right, almost 4 boxes in, 3.5. No autos yet. We did get a bonus relic, so that was exciting. Stephen Kwan, there's my guy. Aaron Judge, that one's going to Laura. Seymour. Jackson Job. Brady House. Big Willie. Jose. Nice Jose. It's my son's favorite player. We're just going into baseball season here. We just finished basketball. I've got my 6-year-old playing flag football. My 8-year-old is into CYO baseball right now. And then Ooh, this looks cool. Alcantara. Michael Garcia to 77, man. What a cool looking card. Wish it wasn't Michael Garcia. Joe Adell. If you got that spot, congrats. I don't know what that parallel is, but it looks good. We got a numbered card, baby. There we go. And I can't even put it on the wall. He landed at the airport. I try not to fly, Andrew. I hate flying. It's the worst. I don't like to fly anywhere unless it's somewhere extremely fun. I have to fly for work all the time, and I hate it. I think he was, but it's just not the world's greatest card. It's not necessarily who you're looking for there. Correa, Taylor Ward, Moncada. Yours are into dance, cheer, and ice skating. Well, fair. They also probably don't fight over everything. That's what mine do. I just fight over every game and who's winning. Yuri Perez, Victor Mesa Jr., 2 numbered cards. Look at that. Same box, 2 numbered cards. V Mesa to 150. 2 numbered cards. I feel like Andrew wants me to get this on a stand, so I'm going to do this for Andrew. He wants the MVP. All right, Yuri Perez. They fight. Yeah, that's what all kids do. They fight over stuff. My kids fight over, who gets to shoot the last shot when they play me 2-on-1 in basketball. It's like, all right, we got to have better stuff to fight over than this. Come on, guys. We're going to play 8 games. Just take turns shooting the last shot. That's not what I wanted to hear, Doc G. Caleb Durbin. Derek Jeter's nice. It's not what I wanted to hear, Doc G. Not the bearer of good news for me right now. Cal Raleigh, that one goes to Schwarber. Richie Zisk. Trey, nice Trey. Jake Young, DeGrom. Well, that's good. Maybe the other team will score in the second half. Richie Zisk. Does Teal have base cards, or is he just SP? I'm sure you know. I know there's a couple. I thought it was Colson and someone else. I don't remember who else. High Song, Jordan Westberg, Freeland, Taubman, Ramon Laureano. Yeah, he does. Roman Anthony again. Peyton Toll's a nice one. Castillo, Austin Martin. Seems like they flip all the short prints at least backwards. I don't know about the variations. But again, if you guys think I miss a variation, let me know. Happy to flip them around. Corbin Carroll. That goes to Ogasawara. Davis Schneider. Wrong Kyle. B. Doyle. Kyle Schwarber. Chrome. That one goes to Justin Dean and Michael Trout. All right. We got 2 numbered cards in that box. So that was exciting. Box 5, here we come. Come on, let's see a monster auto. We got to see something crazy. Got to see a monster auto, I guess. I hope. Alcantara. Sale, Danny. Nice Jacob Wilson. I do like that parallel. Sal Frelick. Hunter Goodman. Garrett Crochet. Roki. Kyles are back-to-back. Interesting. 81 is still all right. Andrew Abbott. That's wild, though. William Contreras, Refractor. 81 is over halfway there, but Florida's probably going to take their foot off the gas. They'll score 120. The other team should probably get to 50. That is insane, though. 60-21. How's Miami looking? Logan Webb, Casey, Matt Olson. Nothing special there. 20-0, run down the half. It's nice to be up 40. Gotta love that. It's Daryl Hernandez, Caden Dana, dark gray. What'd I say? So I need 73 in the second half. That's going to be tough. Florida's going to pull everybody. But the cool thing is there's Wilcox, Mountcastle. The cool thing when that happens is you are up. All right. Lou Bob. Springer, B. House. Kenley Jansen, Zach Gallen, Chrome, Javi Baez. Come on, let's see an auto. Brooks Baldwin. It's a strange-looking card. Vaughn, 10 years ago. Turn back the clock. That's Beltran. Nice one there. The Chrome, the Refractors, the Parallels are sweet. Big fan. Manzardo. Perdomo, Contreras is an SP. Cole Young, dark gray. At least they're nice about throwing me the SPs. Let me see them. I don't think we've seen any variations, guys. Again, if you want me to go back or you think there is one, let me know. Happy to go back. Chorio, Cam Smith, Carson Kelly, Wilson. Or that was Nick Kurtz. The Chromes look great. The Chrome Refractors, I mean, the Super Refractors are insane. This is a product where for $100 you can hit an insane card. Very few products at this price point can you do that other than flagship, so I get why people like to rip it. For me, go back through all the base, please. Yeah. Thanks, Paul. Cool Stroman, Paul. I will go back through all the base when I ship them to you, and I will send you a message. Slade Ciccone, Yaz, Rod Carew. I'll let you know if you get a short print. Everyone's welcome to rewatch the video a bazillion times. You'll get every card, I promise. Max Muncy, Yordan Alvarez, B. Doyle, Bobby Suarez, Steven, you are my ambassador of Quan, Braxton Ashcraft, back-to-back Kyles. Ben Rice is nice. Jose Barrios, a short print, I think. 56. Anyone want to confirm that one for me? If you're a betting man, bet the Guardians whenever Jose Barrios plays them. Jose Barrios cannot get the Guardians out. I've been betting the Guardians against him for years. Devers, dark gray. Foo Fighters lyrics, interesting. I'm trying to think of the first. Parker Messick, I like Everlong. There goes my hero. There goes my hero from Varsity Blues. Ah, what a great moment. Great moment. Rest in peace, John Moxon. Rest in peace, my man. Still think. Oh, here we got another one of these. Deckle Edge, Gunnar Henderson. Those are not easy to hit. Caballero and Mr. Beavers. Nice Gunnar Henderson. God, I love Varsity Blues. It's so good. Can't believe John Moxon has passed away. It's crazy. Crazy. John Moxon, the 2 stars of that movie, passed away. Paul Walker's dead, too. Jeez, that makes me feel old. Makes me feel real old. Ooh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. I was just busy thinking about how old I am. I feel like that movie didn't come out that long ago. My son asked me today, my 8-year-old, he goes, Dad, what's your favorite baseball movie? I was like, Major League. And he's like, can we watch it? I was like, nah, Mom's not going to allow that. He's like, what's your favorite football movie? I was like, this is going to be a box 6, Andrew. What's your favorite football movie? I was like, it's close between Remember the Titans and Varsity Blues. And he's like, well, we saw Remember the Titans. He's like, can we watch Varsity Blues? I was like, no, not yet. Not at 8. I think the whipped cream bikini scene would have probably not gone over real well with my wife watching with us. So we'll wait. We'll wait on that one. I don't think they're quite ready for that yet. But we'll get there. Nathan Uvalde. That's Jung-Hoo Lee. Box 6, guys. Hope everybody's having a great start to the weekend. Boring case so far. Hopefully we start to pick up in the second half. We're right here. Adolis Garcia, game-used mem. Cowser, Blaylock. Come on. There we go. I will say the Fanatics supplies are really good. My wife just said, how could you pick those movies over Rudy? Really good. That's a really astute comment from your wife. I really love Rudy as well. That one really didn't come to mind. You got to be in a different frame of mind to watch Rudy. Like, I got to be like, kind of emo, like really wanting to feel something. No, that's great. I'm glad she's listening along. Got to be wanting to feel something. Like, when I watch a football movie, I want to get like pumped up. Rudy at the end, it doesn't necessarily pump me up as much as it, kind of makes you like sad/happy at the same. It's more of an emotional one. Major League makes me laugh. There's Kyle Teal. There you go. Makes me laugh. Major League's also makes me laugh, but also makes the hair stand up on my arms. The other ones, like Remember the Titans, just gets me pumped up. Brian's song makes me want to cry. What up, Kayvon? Yeah, their top loaders are nice. Their thick top loaders are really nice. They take a lot of crap for a lot of stuff, and I give them a lot of crap. Salvi Perez, what an awesome photo that is. Might be the best photo I've seen in a product this year with that blue in the background. What a sick card. Yeah, Brian's song. Brian Piccolo. God, that might be the saddest movie of all time. Cole Wilcox, Freeman. Brian's song. God. Might as well watch Beaches. Beaches, Brian's song, just have a real cry fest. Bobby Witt Jr., Rodon is a short print. Watch Beaches and Brian's song. I'm trying to think of what else is really sad. Those are 2. For Love of the Game is unbelievable. For Love of the Game is really, really good. And I always, rest in peace, Kelly Preston. I always found Kelly Preston and Meg Ryan. Like when I was growing up, they were the most beautiful creatures on this earth, in my humble opinion. But that was who I was like just obsessed with as a kid. I thought they were beautiful. But yeah, For Love of the Game is incredible. Love the story. Love the acting. Judge, Burleson. Yeah, for Love of the Games, probably. But my kids are 6 and 8. Like, they're not going to get the storyline. It's a tough one to send at them right now. They watched The Mighty Ducks, though, and they didn't love it. And I was surprised. And then I rewatched it, and I thought I was going to love the first Mighty Ducks again. And I didn't love it. I'm not going to lie. Didn't love it. And I was like, you guys want to try 2? 2's a little funnier. And they were like, nah, we're good. Jung Hoo. That one will go to Justin Dean, Jackson Job, and Carl Yaz. But like we've rewatched all the movies I thought were great as a kid. The Sandlot still smacks. Rookie of the Year still crushes. Carlos Rodon. What else has been really good? They loved Little Giants. I mean, they like Mike. I mean, they liked just about every movie. But Mighty Ducks 1, they didn't love. What else? There's Glaber Torres. They didn't love Little Big League. And that actually kind of sucked, rewatching that, in my humble opinion. I don't even know if I really liked Little Big League that much the first time I watched it, but that one sucked. We were going to watch Angels in the Outfield, but didn't really. I don't know. It was a tough sell. Bo Bichette, Gavin Sheets, Gavin Lux. But The Sandlot, Rookie of the Year, those are still really good. The original Bad News Bears, God, I don't know. They liked Little Giants. They did, yeah. We actually watched, they loved Little Giants. They liked Heavyweights. They liked Home Team, if you saw the Sean Payton story. They really enjoyed that. I actually liked Home Team. One of the dozens of Air Bud. We watched the first Air Bud. The acting was so bad. But the ending was pretty good. That's Marcelo. I feel like that's not his base card. 356. Can anyone confirm? I feel like that's not his base card. They liked Little Giants. They definitely liked that. They didn't like Heavyweights. I thought they were going to love Heavyweights. Phil! Doc G, what did I tell you? I told you Phil would show up. I told you Phil would come in here on Friday night. I had a feeling. Royce Lewis, Andrew Abbott, Tarek. The Air Up There is a great movie. Gosh, Big Papa, that's how I know you and I are the same age. The Air Up There. I love that. We watched Cool Runnings. They really liked Cool Runnings. Paul Skeens. They liked Cool Runnings. They didn't understand all the like stuff with John Candy and like him cheating and stuff. Like they were like, "What? Why is everyone so mean to him?" I'm like, well, because he cheated. Phil is here. Marcel's just a base, really? Damn, I feel like the other Marcellos that I saw were not that same photo. But I guess that's just me being wrong. It happens all the time. All right, we're halfway home, guys. Probably take a break after this box. We have 6 to go. Start of The Wire. Yeah, The Wire's maybe the greatest show of all time, depending on what kind of shows you like. The Wire's definitely up there for me. I don't know. I got Banshee's probably the best show I've ever seen. Not a lot of people have seen Banshee. I think Banshee's incredible. Prison Break is another one for me that, with no swearing, it's really hard for me to say it's the greatest show of all time, but Prison Break was so good. Paul likes The Wire. Prison Break, for me, the first season of Lost might have been the greatest first season I've ever seen. Christian Moore. But that first season and the second season of Prison Break, oh, God, so good. So good. I'm on Paradise right now. I think Paradise is unreal. This one goes to the Zach Maxwell spot. Freddie P., are you with me? The Shield is up there for me. There's so many good shows. So many. Prison Break did lose the plot. Then they circled back and they ended it the right way. We got another one of these to 77. This one is Christian Yelich to 77. Sopranos. I've never seen The Sopranos all the way through. It was really hard for me. I loved all those movies. I loved Goodfellas. I loved The Bronx Tale. So like that genre should have really fit for me, but I just never sat down and watched it straight through. I was Corbin Burns. I was always the guy that if you loved it, everyone loved it. I was like, yeah, I don't want to like it because everyone else does. But maybe that's why I never finished The Sopranos. Probably should have. Tovar, Riley Green, Dark Gray. They spelled him wrong. They spelled Christian Yelich. Yeah, that was way off. Somebody should send that to Fanatics. Austin Hayes. Dollander. Yep. If everybody's on it, I'm like, eh. Clayton Kershaw's nice. Ryan Weth. Matt Strahm. Excited to see the Mets this season. What's new, Phil? How's life? Varsho, Burleson, Jake Wilson. Rookie Cup Chrome. Jay Holiday. Brian Hayes. That is Francisco Lindor from the right side of the plate. Chilling in college. That's awesome. I am halfway through the second season of Paradise. I think it's incredible. Chase Burns, Addison Barger, Ben Rice. Cybersecurity degree. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. You still talk to Trev? Is he doing okay? Jung Hoo. Mem. Corbin Carroll to 77. Nice one there. That's a sick-looking card with the black jersey, too. Whew. Love that. Black refractor, chrome, Corbin Carroll. Love it. Okay. Jung Hoo. Mr. Lee. Okay, Jung Hoo. Yeah, that looks really good. Like I said, the chrome, the hits are really sick in this. I think they're incredible. They're just so few and far between that looks like a throwback jersey parallel. Let's see if I caught one. Senga, maybe not. Every day is all right. Give him my best, man. Next time you talk to him, tell him I said I hope all is well. I'm sorry about his loss. Heriberto Hernandez, I think it's not an SP. All right, Ramon Laureano. George Medich, Chris Sale, Peyton Toll, Dark Gray, Kyle Teal. Is that anything special? I feel like that's the same photo. Kate Teal. No autos yet through almost 5. Again, all those buybacks are going to go to the last card of the break. Joe Adell, Luke Keeshaw's nice. Scooble, Royce Lewis, Bryce Harper. Yeah, they're firing out WWE products every week now. Robbie Ray, Trey Yesovich. Yeah, that's right. They wanted everybody to wait a year, and they're just going to start rocketing them out one after another. That one's going to go to Banfield. Brands NSP, Saccone. Slade C. Last pack, box 5. Riley G. Quan. Skeens. Be good. Nope. Piazza. Nolan. Ryan. No. All right, it's 5 to go. No autos. Gosh. It is insanity to me that we could rip this many of these without an auto. Doc G, you here? Phil's here. I was literally telling Doc G earlier today, Phil, that you pop in at the weirdest times, like during like a baseball or like a soccer break, and you always bring heat when you come in the room. I told Doc G if he was bored, stop in tonight, because for sure you'd be here. I don't know, I just had a hunch. It's like a sixth sense. Christian Javier. Yeah, I miss Panini WWE as well. Quan, Judge, Vladdy Jr., Mead, B. Reynolds. Oh, I remember that? $125 for Select. That was what my first case cost. Maxwell, Soto. So my first case that I ripped was $125. $1,600 for the case. It's like such a fun rip. Those days are long gone. Jack Dreyer, Dalen Lyle, Jordan, Siegler, PPO. Cade Horton. I want to go to the Jack Winkler spot. Brooks Lee. You still watching a lot of UFC, Phil? First Year Prism is actually still the cheapest one. It's the only one you can get affordably. You should get yourself a case. Who is that? Dominic Smith. Moniak. Rutschman. Garcia. I want to see one of the nickname variations. Those at least I can catch. Chris Sale. Stevenson. Nice refractor. Nick Kurtz. Dark gray is nice. Mainly wrestling. I've kind of gotten out of watching WWE. I haven't watched it. My kids stopped watching it. They're into basketball, baseball, football now, so I don't try to force them to watch wrestling, but I haven't watched it probably. I haven't watched a single match in like 6 months. I see highlights here and there. It seems like Sol Ruca. Seems like Trev's girl was a good call. Evan Carter. Agustin Ramirez, dark gray. The Saul Snatcher might be the coolest finisher I've ever seen, especially in women's wrestling. The Soul Snatcher, whatever she calls it, it's incredible. Byron Buxton, I don't know how many years she's going to be able to do that finisher without breaking her back or neck, but she seems like she's fun to watch. I always see that on the highlights. Flaherty, Stowers, Kyle Teal, that one's nice. Not sure if that's a border. No, that's just the team color border. Those all seem to be. AEW putting it out. Interesting. Luis Heel. I saw the guy that threw the pizza shells at people. Strider, Nico Horner, Chandler Simpson. The guy throwing the pizza dough is one of the best things I've ever seen. They got to get that guy in WWE. James Wood, Clubhouse Collection relic. Stephen Kwan. Gosh, so many relics. Are we even going to get an auto out of this case? This is insane. We're going to get one? We got 4 to go. There's an old buyer here that used to love Edge. I can't think of his name. You probably can. Who used to love Edge? What the hell was his name? Who loved Edge? God, I can't think of that guy's name. Andrew Hoffman, Tyler Stevenson, dark gray. I've seen cases with no autos. I don't know. I hope this isn't one of those. Loperfido, we got another buyback. Again, buybacks. That's Jack McKeon, Freddie P, Rafaela, Jonah Tong. All the buybacks. We'll go to the last card of the break. Freddie P. Jean Kenzie. Machado's nice. Aaron Judge Chrome. Tanner Bybee. What's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Jay. Jay was his name. There we go. All right, my brain finally kicked in. Chase B. Jaden Hill. 2 packs left. We're going to take a quick intermission. We'll be back for the final 4 in about a 30-second intermission, guys. Yeah, Jay, there it was. Robles. Dylan Cease. There he is. That's an SP. Jay Duran. That's my guy, Dylan Cease. Just doesn't look right in that Blue Jays uniform. Dylan Cease. He was the first guy I invested heavily in sports cards. It's a fun fact. In like 2020, I watched him pitch one game. I was like, man, he has the best stuff I've ever seen. Freeman gets that one, and Aaron Judge. All right, we're 8 boxes in with no auto. Sorry if I'm boring you guys to death. 4 to go. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. 4 to go. Let's see some autos, huh? Let's see some crazy autos. Got to see something. If you haven't hit yet, I'm sorry. Not a lot of people have. It's been a slow case. Seems like a slower product in general, but maybe we catch a super or something wild here. Make somebody's weekend. Let's do it. Super. How about a chrome super? Let's call our shot. Jeff Mack. Kurtz. Moises Ballesteros, Alejandro Kirk, Refractor, Freddie P. All your chromes, refractors, all that'll be sleeved and loaded when we ship them to you, but for the sake of the live break, we just get you through the products. Ellie, Deli, Zach Cole gets that one per the dice roll at the beginning. Glaber, Jared Jones, Shota, Jose, Andahar, Julio, Dark Gray, CJ Kafis. I'm a Guardians fan, and I'm not a big CJ Kafis guy. People like him. I don't, specifically. I think he's okay. Meyer. O'Hearn and Kyle Teal. Wallner. Mangum. Marte is another Decal Edge. Durbin and Royce Lewis. We've hit 3 of these so far. Starling. Ha-Seong Kim, Agustin, Nolan McLean's nice, Merrill Kelly, Dollander. Again, all card show, all card ship. If we miss a variation, I'll definitely catch it in the sort. And I'll send you a message, but either way, you're going to get your cards like you always do here, guys. We value our feedback. If you have any questions after the break, just shoot them over to me. Usually pretty responsive. Jesus Sanchez, Deoka. Matty Strom. That's good news. This far in, this may be the worst case I've ever seen of Heritage. LOL. I'm sorry, man. I'm doing the best I can here. I'm doing the best I can. Like I told you, I've read a lot about people trashing the product this year. It's not my favorite. Alec Burleson. Mangum. Andy Pages. No autos yet. This is box 9. Not my favorite product. I do think the chromes, when you hit, they're beautiful. Like Salvi to 99 is a sick looking card. In blue, it looked incredible. But the numbered cards are few and far in between. You might have. You used it on the right thing though, yourself. Bo Naylor, there's Ellie. Good looking Ellie. Estevez. Bubba Chandler's nice. Andy Pages. Crochet. We didn't get a relic out of here yet, right? So we're still live for an auto. Get one. Maybe we'll get another one. Vladdy. Machado. Vladdy relic. I was just about to do the Major League quote. We won a game today. We win another one tomorrow. That's 2. Win one more. That's called a winning streak. It has happened before. Come on. Roman Anthony. Rookie Cup. Kirkering. Is that anything special, Roman Anthony? No. That's good news, Doc G. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear. Don't give me any bad news. Miguel Vargas. That's what's getting me through. Brandon Finding Nemo. Tommy Boggs. Ryan Weathers. Otto Lopez. Trey. Again, all of these buybacks, I think there's 6 of them so far. They'll go to the last card of the break. Yeah, 153. 153. We need it. The Beebs. Dingler. Strider. Noelby. Alcantara. Doc G, you didn't see Phil in here? He was just in here for a while. Jorge Soler. I had a feeling that was going to happen. You stepped out. Phil was here for a while if you scroll up. Phil was here. I told you I had a feeling he'd be in here tonight. B-Woo. That'll go to Freeman. Caden Dana's an SP. Jackson Holiday, Dark Gray. Yeah, Phil was in here for a while. Said he's in college, getting a cybersecurity degree. Said life is good. I was trying to call out and see if you had your earpiece in, if you could hear it, but you were living your life. Renault Blanco refractor, Zach Cole, Owen Casey, rookie. Insert. All right, we got 3 to go. Phil and Doc G in the same room. Feels like 2022 again. You guys are reuniting. Phil's here. I think you guys are both still mods in there on YouTube, which is amazing. Remember the good old days? Remember when we used to get like when we were first going on YouTube and we'd get like 400 people in the room and they were all the spam people? You guys would have to boot them all. Thank God that ended. That was a wild time. Roman Anthony, Raw Power. Get all the people that come in and be like, can you give me a shout out? And then give me the funny names. Rafaela, Kyle Teal again. Sal Stewart's a nice one. Nice Sal Stew, nice Kyle Teal. 2 of these Kyle Teals. My man Andrew's looking for another one. Man of the Hogan. That's right. How about that? Teal be tealin' is right. All right, Denzel Clark. Oh, God, Brandon Lau. Kyle Manzardo, refractor. I'm starting to get to the, like, thinking we may not even get an auto here. This is insane. I cannot believe the auto hit rate in this stuff. It is nutso. And Carson Williams this evening. I don't think so. Nothing. Definitely nothing numbered. I don't know if the chat can help you on if there's been anything like dark gray or blue, but we'll do a recap here after we get 2 boxes to go after this one. I don't think there's been anything, though. Emmett Sheehan. Kyle Teal. There you go, dark gray. At least you're getting a bunch of the Kyle Teals. Not the ones you necessarily want, but you're not getting shut out. Devers. Robbie Ray. Dalton Varsho. Andrew Vaughn. Yeah, against parallels. Got to get you something numbered. That's awesome. Royce Lewis. Addison Barger. Lighter. For me, like, one of the coolest things, I watched 5 breaks, and they were all just like this, not buying it anymore. I wish it was better, man. It's hard. Jack Flaherty, Volpe, refractor, Kerry Carpenter, Cade Horton. I just don't understand. I know they printed like 15% more of the product. I know they made the autos harder to hit, but it's just wild. Joe Adele, Mason, All I Do Is Win. That'll go to Banfield, Mullins, Churio. Best part for me is like ripping Bowman and stuff like that. I'll have a lot of people like buy their own, or there's Royce Lewis, Aaron Judge, or I'll have their dad, uncle, cousin, brother, and like I always see the last name on some of the prospects, and it's like wild. And a lot of people will send me messages like, "Hey, that's my brother. Hopefully you hit this," or "Hopefully this is my son, just trying to get all his autos. Hopefully hit something crazy." And then every once in a while you see the player themselves buy into the breaks, which is always cool as the breaker. Always very cool. Michael Taylor, Mac Gore, Seth Mullins. Gosh, we got to see one auto. Yeah, it's really cool. It's always really cool when you have a player buy in and then you hit something of theirs. Giancarlo Stanton. There's a nice Bubba again. Bubba. Sean Murphy. Jordan. Bubba. A lot of the same guys hitting over and over and over again. Still nothing really numbered popping out of here. Let's see a super. I'll trade an auto. Give me a super for somebody. Just make the weekend. Hunter Green, Chrome, B, House. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping House of Pain. I'm hoping we can jump around at the end here. See what I did there? All right. Riley Green. Enough with the dad jokes. Every once in a while, I let one out. Dylan Dingler's nice. Michael Bush, Bilal. Super PCA would be cool. We got a numbered card. We like those. Gavin Sheets, not necessarily who we're looking for. Blanco, Rafaela. Manzardo. Shane Smith, Agustin Ram. I feel like in a case like this, they got to throw you a super. Got to. Austin Hayes, Matt Wallner, dark gray. I'm sorry, guys. It's been brutal. Brutal. Lighter, Meadroth, Andrew Abbott. All right, we got 2 to go. We're looking for red ink or super fractors. And that's about the only way to save the case for somebody, for one person. 2 to go. We'll do a recap at the end. Next week, I got some EuroLeague basketball. We'll do some racing on Sunday. And then after that, we start to pick up again with releases. But I don't get the high-end football stuff. Love to see it, Doc G. Love to see it. Hunter Green. Sheehan. That'll go to Darnell. Jackson Holiday. Kurtz. Quan. Wizenhunt is nice. Freddie Peralta. Scooble. Judge, there's an auto. Carson Wizenhunt. We got an auto. Took us 11 boxes to get a Carson Wizenhunt on-card auto. Whew. All right. All right, C-Wiz. I can't even really get that excited about that, but if you got that spot, good on you. Do we also get a relic when we get an auto, or did they just give us the auto? Corey Seager, give us a super in here. Come on. Senga. I want to go to Will Robb. Jason Dominguez. Brett Batty. Chris Bryant. Brandon Fott. Seen boxes with both? All right. Luis Heel. PCA. McKinstry. Estevez. Seawalk. Twice in a row. Drake B. Giloff. Torque. Refractor. Starling Marte. Tatis. Julio. I want to go to Nunez, Michael Garcia, Casey, Mike Yaz, Jack, Lux, Perdomo, Jordan. Come on, let's see something numbered. Come on, Dalton Varsho. Logan Webb, Jack Leiter, Sal Stu, give us something. Nice Sal Stu to 150. I want to play. It's a good spot. He's a good prospect right there. It's a nice hit. It's one of the better hits out of the whole case. Nice Sal Stu. Garcia Jr. Rafaela Polanco, Blade. Shane Bieber, the Biebs. Contreras, Laureano, Kyle Teal. Another Kyle Teal. Kyle Teal keeps hitting. Nothing numbered, but he keeps getting cards. Parallels, inserts. Sagis. Davis Schneider. God. Love the photo. Love the Schneider photo. That is a black border Kikuchi. It's not dark gray. That's a black border. They're not numbered, but those are to 50. Kikuchi's to 50. You say. At least I'm smart enough to catch those. Bubba Chandler, Rally. Bradish, Shane Boz is probably a short print. This is a dark gray. Austin Martin, Brent Rooker. Remember when Austin Martin was like, his base cards were selling for like $20 a pop during the craziness. Austin Martin, Lou Bob. Sheesh. Jason Dominguez was that dude. Some people who spent a lot of money on Jason Dominguez cards that are probably reevaluating some things. Cavalli, Jose Caballero, and Luis Angel. Thank you, sir. Wyatt Lang. All right, we got one to go. Starling Marte, Jacob Wilson. One to go. It's been a boring case. Can we close out with something crazy? I sure hope so. Good luck, everybody. Again, thanks for spending Sunday and Friday here with me. I'm sorry the case hasn't been craziness. Sounds like people have watched a lot of cases like this one. Maybe we catch a super or red ink on the way in, make somebody's weekend. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I'm rooting for you. Here we go. Let's find something. One auto. We don't want to see any relic. Most exciting thing will be who the final card of the box is. Yeah, the very final card of the box will get it. If nobody bought that spot, I'll just go backwards. I'll rewatch it, so it'll just go backwards from that last pack. So if it was the last card, if nobody bought that spot, I'll just keep going forward in that pack. Kyle Teal, dark gray, why not? Mesa. So if it was Mesa and nobody bought that, it would go to Kyle Teal. So that's how we'll do it. You guys will get the cards. I promise you. They never put the buybacks. First case had 3 autos, and you thought that was stingy. Yeah, there's a guy called like Slab Squatch. There's an auto, Kyle Karros. I can't tell. Yeah, and it's damaged. If you have the Karros spot, let me know. I can send you a pack. The card is destroyed on the front. It's wild that quality control could allow that. Card is absolutely ripped in half on the front. Kyle Karros. Atta baby. Fanatics. Atta baby. All right, we need a card. Wrong Kyle is right. I don't think it's just wild there. Like when they get them back, I'm sure the players don't really give a shit when they sign them. They just throw them in. But like, how does that pass quality control? Like, there's got to be someone who saw that. And yeah, this is the last box. Somebody had to have seen that and been like, screw it. Otani, we'll just throw it in there. We'll just toss it in there, see what happens. See if someone sends it back. If not, there's B Sprout. That's probably what they're thinking. They're like, you know what? Someone might just hit this and just be like, I don't even care. Just care I'm living their life. So like, why would they replace it? I guess it's probably PCA. There we go. Nickname variation. All right. Bradley. Interesting name. Nice PCA. I like it. That one's a little thick, too. Get you some PCA. I love that card. I actually really like PCA, too. He's undervalued. Yeah, nickname variation. First one I've caught. Like I said, if we have any other ones while I'm sorting them, I'll send you a message. But either way, you're going to get every single card from the break. Use your PC. Well, that's a cool one. Did you already have that one, RSFI, or no? At least there's some happiness for somebody. Jesus Luzardo. Piazza. Schlittler. There we go. He's an SP. Dollander. Schlittler is an SP, I believe. So that's a nice hit. Schlittler. That's your first break for hitters? Well, you did okay. You did okay. You got the nickname variation. Those are not easy to hit. As you can see, we only hit one in the whole case. One variation of anything. Nice Casey. Bo Naylor. Jack. Shitter SP confirmed. Andrew, you are welcome back anytime, especially when I don't know much about product. when we need you here. Again, guys, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully we catch something fun in these last few packs. Mitch Keller, but if not, it's been a weak case. I'm not one of those breakers that's going to scream bang and boom and tell you how great the case was when it wasn't a good case. No question about it. Unfortunately, these exist. Ordered 2 hobbies. It might not be worth it. Yeah, it's a tough rip. It's a good rip with upside. Lindor, Freeman, Dave Parker. There's a ton of vibe, but you gotta hit hard. Yeah, I think I remember you from last time. I think I remember you helping me with another product. I don't remember if it was Series 1 or whatever, but I remember you knowing way more than me about the product, and we always love that. I'm not too proud to admit when I don't know everything about a product. Some I do, some I don't. Any Kyle Teals. All right, well, I'll look forward to that. Matty Chaps. Come on, let's see something fun for somebody on the way in. Something fun. Something numbered. Jason Dominguez. Willie Marte. C.J. Abrams. Arise, I believe, is a short print. Louise Heel. It's very easy to figure out the short prints when you sort this stuff. Salvi. That'll go to Schwarber. Nolan Mack. Because there's only one. Judge Red Auto. Jeez, oh man. That's insane. How many cases did they rip? Caballero, Cantillo, Slade C. 2 packs left. 3 for the day. That's crazy. McCutcheon was an image variation. Thank you. Cam Smith. Peyton Toll. Marcelo, dark gray is nice. Ben Rice. McCutcheon was a variation. Let's find it. Yes, it was. I should say image on it, I would guess, on the back. Yep, image. Nice catch. Like I said, it's a team game. I'm not going to catch all these. Thank you, sir. I will let you know. I shall let you know. So you're a big fan of his, huh? Is it just because of the you know his cousin, or you think he's going to be a superstar or what? Deoka, Moreno, Strider. That one will go to Ogasawara. Willier Abreu close this out. We're going to do a quick recap, guys. Again, thanks so much for spending some of your Friday here with me. I'm sorry the case wasn't better. I'm sorry. 2 autos. I feel like the average, or what they said on the odd sheet, was 1.5. So kind of got to where kind of expected. Trey. Who is that? Derek Jeter. Victor Mesa Jr. to 150. Correa, Will Smith, Drake Baldwin, Teoscar. Trey Turner. The buybacks. Who was the last card? You guys, who was the last card? I didn't even look. Vladdy, I forgot all about it. Will Smith, Chase Burns, Ronald, Stanton, Jensen, Taylor, Swanson, Taylor, Smith, Meadroth, Soderstrom, Ruiz, Suzuki. Another buyback. Lane Thomas, Larnick, Collins, Walker, Misurowski, Bednar, Burrows, Ford, Yamamoto, Otani. I'll go back and watch it, but you guys will see the last card of the break. That's who's going to get all the buybacks. Marcelo, Peyton Toll, Casey, Schlittler, SP, Teal. Kikuchi is a black border, the only one we saw. Gavin Sheets, Bubba Chandler. Kyle Teal, Sal Stewart, Caden Dana, Bubba Chandler, Salvi to 99, McLean, Starling Marte, Deckel Edge, Dylan Cease, A's buyback, Teal, Kurtz, Juan Duran, Kershaw, Yelly to 77, that'll go to Maxwell, Bo Bichette, Marcelo, Glaber, Rodon, Bobby Witt, Teal, Rice, Contreras. That is Beltron, Carroll, Zisk, Relics. Abreu Boston was the last card. Thank you, Chasing the Dream. If that didn't sell, it will be the Willier Abreu would be the one before that, and we'll just keep going forward. Brandon Lau, Tommy Boggs, Vladdy, James Wood, another buyback, Jung-Hoo Lee, Adolis, Andrew Abbott, and Yuri Perez. On stands, we have some relics. of Yelich, Ronald Acuna Jr., Brandon Nemo, and Cal Raleigh. So some nice relics for sure. Corbin Carroll, Black Chrome to 77 is nice. Michael Garcia to 77. Gunnar Henderson, Decal Edge, short print is nice. Sal Stewart's really nice to 150. Andrew McCutchen, image variations, very nice. Kyle Kuros, this card's damaged. If you got that spot and you want me to send you a pack, let me know. I can send you a wrapper and you can send it into Topps. Carson Wisenhunt auto, and probably my favorite card of the break. Pete Crow Armstrong, PCA, nickname variation. Thanks so much, guys. We'll get these shipped out to you by Tuesday. Have an amazing weekend. We'll see you soon for a break. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.